We've done the Eyre Peninsula, and we're having technical difficulties trying to get the video to edit. So we're just going to make a new one of the new part, which is there's of the new part, which is going sort of up through the middle. At least until probably Alice Springs. Do Uluru and stuff.
So we'll give you a little bit of an update of where we currently are and what we're currently doing. So as Cody just said, we left the Eyre Peninsula about a week ago now. And then we went straight to Spear Creek, which was always going to be the plan. And we kind of planned to have a little bit of a down period.
Family time. Yeah,
it was family time. We were literally there with family and family friends, touring their little oasis that they have there, which is absolutely amazing. But we will put up footage on our next one with that.
And if you ever get to Port Augusta is not much of a town. Like you wouldn't.
It's a drive-through town.
You wouldn't go there for a holiday.
No.
You'd get fuel and probably just keep going. But you put into Google Spear Creek Holiday Park.
It's just under the Flinders Ranges. It's absolutely spectacular. You don't even have to. I'll scare the back. You don't even have to go anywhere. Like you could literally go there for about 2 weeks if you really want to. We were there for about a week, just under a week with everybody. And there's just so much to see and do in the surrounding little suburbs and suburbs and the towns. Towns.
The
surrounding little, the ranges. They're the back of the ranges and on the ranges. And
we're not into the city.
I don't know. The city's slicker at the moment. I don't know. But they do tours as well on the actual
on the station.
On the station. That's what I was trying to get at.
It's there's like they do different tours. So there's like a 4-wheel drive tour, which they take you up around the back of the ranges, and there's like there's a couple of pretty cool 4-wheel drive tracks where there's like really cool lookouts, and then there's like a really nice sunset tour that you can do, and Jai and Tom, they supply alcohol if you want alcohol,
a couple
or water,
of wines,
doesn't matter, just a couple of wines and a couple of beers,
cheese platter,
little cheese little cheese platter for for a little nibbly while the sun is setting on top of like a really beautiful hill. And it's probably one of those things where you have to do it to
see to
really
believe it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. We do get some footage of that one, so we'll definitely pop that up. But it was one of the best. So they also have a Dorper lamb there, and if you love your lamb, roast lamb, lamb chops, everything, it is absolutely delicious, and they sell it at the office there. The lamb, because they're Dorper lambs, so Dorper sheep, Dorper.
Yeah, it's award-winning lamb.
Yeah, award-winning.
Award-winning lamb.
But they eat off like the salt bush and stuff, so they're naturally seasoned, and it's just absolutely delicious. We were a little bit what would you call it? Spoiled. That's the word I was looking for. Spoiled with a goat curry, which they processed that day specifically for us.
So we got a goat, and that was processed about half an hour before it was put into the curry, and we had it around the campfire.
There was no pet goat.
No,
it was not a pet goat.
Not a pet goat. We had it around the campfire in the camp ovens. There was like 3 camp ovens lined up. One full of vegetables, one with a goat curry in it, and another one with a lamb roast in it. And
it was a feast.
Between the whole family and friends of Jai and Tom and Tom's family, we fed 20 people, I think.
And we even had chocolate pudding.
We had chocolate, so it was good.
We were spoiled for sure. But it was our last night as a whole, like before people started trickling away. We were the last to leave. It was just so good. So that happened.
And then from there we went up to Hawker. We're travelling north up through like the northern Flinders Ranges.
We are with Cody's dad and his dad's partner now in tow with them. So we're not alone anymore.
It's like travelling up through the northern Flinders Ranges up to a little town called Hawker. which is a little, I guess it's like a train station community or grain. It's pretty like a lot of the heartbeat of the Flinders Ranges is from Hawker.
Yeah.
Like back in the day,
a lot of historics,
a lot of war
history in there. That's where we went and saw the really nice silo like show. I guess it's like a light show. So they have like where the silo is next to the old train there. They do like a big like projection light show sort of thing. There was a couple of technical difficulties at the start, but yeah, and that was really nice to see that because it was like close to Anzac Day. They had a lot of Anzac Day things on there, a lot of history stories, Aboriginal stories. It was really, really cool to see. We didn't obviously I watched the entire thing because apparently it goes for about 3 hours. And we were only there for maybe about 45 minutes just because of how late at night it was. Everyone was getting pretty hungry towards the end of it. We ended up going to the pub for some dinner, which they had some really, really great chicken schnitties there, I must admit. And obviously it was Oscar's bedtime for sure. So we kind of had to not rush it, but just get a glimpse of it. And then the next day we went and climbed the Devil's Peak.
Devil's Peak.
Actually climbing rocks. Everyone's calves are burning. Try not to fall over. And Cody's got the kid on the back. Oh, 600 meters. Apparently. Oh, this is well worth it. If you're petrified of heights, you're probably not going to like it. But if you love heights and you don't mind a good climb, oh, it's absolutely spectacular. I highly recommend check it out for yourself. You can literally see everything from here. Amazing.
From there we went up to we travelled up to a little town called Blindon, which is like about another, I think it's 200 k's from Hawker.
Yeah.
And then we stayed at like a little eco camp just outside of Blindon. It's all like self-contained, so you need to have your own water and shower and stuff. There's a toilet in that there, but I think Mike is the guy's name.
From Onya.
Onya Eco Camp.
Yeah, Onya. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Mike, the guy who looks after it, he has plans to put some like some little showers and that in there one day, and sort of make it a little bit more, tent friendly, I guess.
Yeah.
But
not everyone has
pretty
a caravan.
Cool. Yeah, it's nice and peaceful out there. Yeah. If you like dust, then you'll be fine.
Yeah. It's very dusty.
Yeah. And then we did like a little loop. We spent 2 nights there, and on the full day that we had, we did a loop. I can't remember the name of the gorge.
That's the one we were just saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember
we did
that
like
name.
a loop of went through the gorge and out to the main highway to a little pub called the Prairie Pub or Prairie Hotel.
Yeah.
And that's like,
it's like in the middle of sort of nowhere,
it's in the
really.
middle of nowhere, but
You're
it's
sitting on the road having a beer.
It's the coolest pub.
That was on Anzac Day, actually.
I got this t-shirt from it.
Yeah, we had to have a beer for Anzac Day.
Yeah.
Being a veteran myself and everything. So
did like a little loop, and then sort of went out to the highway, stopped at the pub, and then you go up the road a little bit further in, then you turn right back into the ranges, and you follow the gorge, another gorge back through. It's called, there's one there called the Glass Gorge, I think it's called. And I can't remember the name of the road that goes all the way
it's like the Glass Track or the Glass Road or something like that. Yeah.
That takes you back to Lindman where we were staying, and we stayed there the night, and then
now
yesterday we hit the Uladata train,
which we're currently on, which is why everything is so wonky.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of whoop-de-doos, as Stephen likes to call them, little lumps in the road.
And so far, coming from south to north, the first 100 k's is corrugated and pretty rough. And then we stayed at the
it's called the Coward Springs.
Coward Springs, yeah. Which is, I think it's been on like YouTube and that a little bit before on like other channels that people do.
Yeah.
And there's like a little hot spring there that I think you've already said. Oh no, you haven't said.
No, I haven't said that. Yeah.
There's like a little hot spring there, which is like
very small, but it's
it's like it's the size of a spa.
Yeah.
So it's about 30 degrees, and myself and Oscar went for a little dip last night, and everyone else was sort of complaining about the cold and not having towels.
Well, we were all going to go for a little swim, but the start of it we were all just going to go have a look, and none of us ladies didn't have our togs on, but I think Cody was a little bit just wanted to get in there. And he just was like, well, I'm here, let's get in there.
I've had a bath for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So neither is Oscar.
We shower. Don't get us wrong.
Oh yeah, don't see.
So he just jumped in, and then Oscar took his entire gear off, and the boys just went for a little swim, and then Cody's dad and his partner went in at night time when everyone went to bed.
A little romantic dip.
Ooh. But yeah, and I never really got to go in because it was kind of like, well, you know, once I'm doing the little, like, you know, Oscar's bedtime routine and whatnot, I'm like, oh, I'm going to bed myself. And then this morning we were just like, let's just get up and go type stuff. So but we did go to they have a little date shack, and it's so not good. Date like romantic date, it's date as in like a medjool date. A fruit.
They grow dates on the property.
Yeah, they grow dates on the property, and they are the most tastiest dates. We had date scones, which are delicious. The coffee is so nice. They have like a separate shack for heaps of different merchandise and things like that. You can get shirts, stickers, cups, tea towels, everything they have. They have so many different things there. And then we got some Anzac bickies and a couple of different little things for the road. Because why not? You know? So yeah. Hey, Papa.
Hello. How you going, bud? Where's the water at? You want to stay? Oh, you're gonna get that rude. Alright, catch ya.
Good morning, everybody. It is a beautiful morning. Why is it a beautiful morning? Because we are at Uluru. So cool. We arrived here yesterday, went to the cultural centre, and that was really cool. You weren't allowed to take any photos in there or videos or anything like that, so I had to get a mental image. That was so pretty. And this morning we are up early, looking at the sunrise. Cody is up there getting a time lapse, because that'll be so cool. Andrew's got the big camera out. Oscar's in the car. We've got our coffees, and then we're going to do the base walk, which is about a 10k walk right around the rock. I have no idea how long that's going to take us, because it all depends on Oscar. And then after that, I think we're going to go and watch some painting being done, which would be pretty cool. See how they actually do it. It's so windy. And not sure if we're going to watch the lights show tonight or tomorrow night. We'll see how we go tonight, after feeling our legs, if they're too sore or not. Tomorrow, I cannot pronounce the name of the other mountain. There's just a mountain over there. Starts with T. I don't know, TH something or other. Anyway, we're going to go do a little walk out there. Not too much of a walk. Probably there's a couple of little lookouts and stuff. And then on Friday morning, before we leave to go to Kings Canyon, I think we're going to go do like a quick little camel ride tour. We really wanted to do the sunrise camel tour, but it's all booked out. There's so many people here. I think most of the tours are actually booked out, which sucks a little bit, but it's alright. There's plenty of things you can do for free here, but there's just so much to do here. Like, you kind of have to plan to go to Uluru just to go to Uluru, where we've obviously planned to travel. So that's probably going to be another trip, maybe. I don't know, it depends. But it's absolutely beautiful here. So we can't take a lot of photos and videos and whatnot around the rock just for cultural reasons. But you can still get photos and stuff in certain places, so we'll get them where we can. But yeah, for now, here she is. In all the glory.
The further you walk into these places, the cooler it gets. I mean, temperature wise, not like scenic wise. Not that it's not scenic cool, but temperature wise it cools down so much. So in the middle of summer, the indigenous would have come into these little areas and gotten cool, gotten their food, found these little watering holes. There's like heaps of little watering holes around Uluru, and yeah, so many fewer flies in here as well. There's a lot of places where you can't video, so we haven't been able to video a lot. This is like a place that you can. Devo. Cool. So quiet. It's unreal. I think this is called Cartagena National Park. Not National Park, sorry. Just Cartagena. Which is like right next to Uluru in the same national park. And walking through here feels like you're in Mars or on Mars. And you walk up through this canyon way up into there. And there's like a little lookout thing or platform that you can chill out in. Same thing as yesterday at Uluru. It's like real cool, as in like temperature wise, all the flies disappear. It's just like you're on another planet. It's like, yeah, it's just one of those things where you get sort of, you relax and you take it all in, and it's just quiet, and yeah, it just sort of, you kind of just take moments when you're in there and yeah, chill out, have a bite to eat, have your lunch and stuff. But all through here, like when we first got here, it just felt like we were walking on Mars. And way out in the distance here, there's more ranges. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, Cartagena, I think it's called. There's more to it. This is just one of the walks. We got another walk we're going to do, and yeah, see where the day takes us. Really, so far. It's pretty bloody epic, and you don't really hear about this one. You more hear about Uluru, where this is pretty much equal to, if not cooler than Uluru. No offense to Uluru.